Scene script. Ever been startled so much that you let out a scream that could wake the dead? No? Well, you're in for a treat. Imagine this. You're walking through your house, it's dark, and you're just trying to get to the kitchen for a midnight snack. Suddenly, you feel something brush against your face. You let out a shriek that can shatter glass, only to find out it's just a harmless spider web. Oh, the scream of surprise. It's sudden, it's loud, and it's usually accompanied by a leap that would make a professional basketball player green with envy. Let's take another scenario, shall we? Picture yourself at home, alone, enjoying a quiet evening. Suddenly, a figure jumps out from behind the door. You scream, you jump, your heart beats like a drum on steroids. But wait, it's just your sibling snickering at their successful prank. The scream of surprise is not just a sound, it's an entire performance. A symphony of shock, a concerto of consternation, a ballad of bewilderment. It's the body's instant reaction to the unexpected, the unplanned, the unseen. And let's not forget the humor in it all. There's nothing quite like the spectacle of a grown man shrieking at the sight of a tiny spider, or the hilarity of a woman jumping 3 feet in the air because a leaf brushed against her leg. It's the over-the-top reactions, the absurd situations that cause such screams, that really tickle the funny bone. But here's a word of caution. These screams are not for the faint-hearted. They are high-pitched, ear-piercing, and can surprise the surpriser just as much as the surprised. It's the equivalent of a surprise party, where the surprise is on everyone, not just the birthday person. So the next time you're planning to jump out from behind a door to give someone a fright, or you're thinking about walking through a dark room without turning on the light, remember the scream of surprise. So next time you want to surprise someone, maybe reconsider unless you want to hear their best opera impression. Ever been so excited that you just couldn't contain yourself? And by that, I mean you let out a scream that could shatter glass? We've all been there, haven't we? That moment of pure, unadulterated joy that just bursts forth from our very core. And what better way to express this overwhelming sensation than with a good, old-fashioned, high-pitched scream of excitement? Now let's talk about the lottery winners. You know the type. They're just going about their business, scratching off that card or checking those numbers, when suddenly they hit the jackpot. The realization dawns, their eyes widen, their mouth forms an O, and then ... it comes. The scream. A sound so high and shrill, it could make a soprano blush. It's the kind of scream that sends dogs running and neighbors wondering if they should call the police. Then there's the proposal scream. Picture this, a romantic setting, a nervous partner, a shiny object in a small box. The question is popped, and what follows? An ear-splitting shriek of joy, of course, a scream so potent it could make the birds take flight and the fish dive deeper. It's a scream that says, yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. And let's not forget the celebrity encounter scream. The moment when a person comes face to face with their favorite movie star, singer, or sports icon. The kind of scream that ensues can only be described as a sonic boom of delight. It's a scream that echoes in the hallways of concert venues, movie premieres, and sports arenas, a testament to the power of fame and fandom. But here's the funny thing about these screams. They're loud, they're startling, but they're also beautiful. They're raw expressions of joy, surprise, and overwhelming happiness. They're a testament to the human capacity for excitement, to the sheer joy of being alive. So next time you find yourself in a moment of intense joy, don't hold back. Let it out, scream to the heavens, just maybe give your neighbors a heads up, yeah? Remember folks, keep your windows reinforced for the next time you get overly excited and feel a scream coming on. We've all been there. Dark room, eerie silence, and then, boo, a scream that could curdle milk. Now let's delve into the world of fear-induced shrieking, the kind that sends chills down your spine and makes your hair stand on end. Ah, the scream of fear, a sound as old as humanity itself, a primal response to danger, or in most cases today, a really well-made horror movie. Picture yourself nestled into the cozy corner of your couch, wrapped in a blanket, popcorn in hand, ready to watch the latest horror flick. The eerie music starts to play, the tension is building, something is about to happen. Suddenly, a ghastly figure pops on the screen, and there it is. The scream. The popcorn flies, your heart races, and for a moment, you're the star of your own horror movie. But it's not always about ghastly figures or haunted houses. Sometimes it's as simple and hilarious as being chased by a dog. One moment you're casually strolling down the street, the next, You're an Olympic sprinter with a canine hot on your heels, and the scream? It's a symphony of fear and surprise, a high-pitched crescendo that echoes down the block. What's really amusing about these screams of fear is how they can transform even mundane situations into moments of high drama and comedy. A spider in the bathtub? Cue the horror movie scream. A sudden blackout? Time for a blood-curdling shriek. And the best part? No two screams are the same. Some are high and piercing, others are low and guttural. Some start off strong and taper off, while others build up to a dramatic climax. It's a fascinating and often hilarious study in human behavior and reaction. So the next time you're in a spooky situation and feel the urge to scream, remember, you could be providing comic relief to someone else. After all, fear might be universal, but the way we scream, now that's a personal touch.